Hi, welcome back. This is Sanjay Kumar Verma from Unikaksha. So, friends, today we are going to discuss how to mount of your Azure Blob storage on on-premise Linux server, right? Because Blob storage is a cloud storage. That means it work like that object storage. So where you can put up of your data when you have data in the large amount, right? So where you can store of the data and you can upload the file, you can upload the folder, right? But my concern is that when I have lot of file on my physical server, right? So how would I upload these kind of data, right? So should I upload one by one using of the cloud storage? So the best thing is that you can mount of your cloud storage on your physical server and you can copy it of your entire data in the cloud storage. So I will show you how to do these things. So let's get started. So you can see this is my Azure portal, right? And I don't have any kind of storage right now. So first of all, when you are going to provision a Azure Blob storage, my dear friend, you have to configure a storage account, right? So currently I have two subscription. One is pay as you go, another is Microsoft Azure One. So I will provision all the resources inside the Microsoft Azure One. So first of all, let me create a resource group, right? And you can create a resource group. Choose your subscription, in which subscription you are going to create of your resource group. Give it a name like storage group. You can provision of your group anywhere and then review and create, and then click on create. My resource group is ready. After this, we have to create a storage account. Search storage account, click over here, right? And this is my another storage account for Cloud Shell. So let me create a one more. Choose your subscription. Perfect. Choose your resource group. This is my storage group. Your storage group name should be unique entire Microsoft Azure, right? Storage Unikaksha. And I'm going to provision of this storage account in France Central. Here it is, Europe, this one. Okay, you can take the standard or you can get the premium. If you will get the premium, that means you can get the blob, file share, blob, page blob like that. But in the standard, you can get the local redundancy and any other replication method. So you can choose any one. But right now I am getting the default one. Perfect. Now go ahead, right? Networking, make it default, make it public endpoint network, because I have a public network, that's why. Data protection 7 days default for me. Perfect. Review plus create. You can review of your storage account. It's going to validation successfully pass, and then create. Deployment is in the progress, so it will take some time, so please have a patience. Now my storage account is ready, so you can see, go to resources. Okay, so now you can see in this storage account I can get the blob service, I can get the file service, I can get the queue service, and I can get the table service. But my dear friend, I am much more interested in the blob service, right? You can choose this service, that means blob, that means container is here. So click over here, blob service, and in this blob you will create a container where you can put up of your data. So right now we don't have any kind of container, so click over here and you can give it a name, any name, like its a name is Unikaksha container, right? And this is the public access level you can define, right? As per, otherwise you can change the public access level later when your container is available, right? So I will change the public access level later, correct? So you have to click on create. Yeah, my container is successfully created. Select off your container and now you can change the public access level. One is private, that means when I have the login and credential of this account, then I am able to access of this, right? One is blob, anonymous read access for, that means you can read only blobs, and container anonymous, that means read access container and blob. So right now I'm going to assign this one and then click OK. Perfect, right? So my dear friend, when I'm going to select this one, when I want to upload any kind of data or files, I can upload. Click over here and you can choose of your files and folder where you have of your files. So let me choose the files. Click over here, right? Then in the download folder, I have some file and folders, so I can upload which one? Yeah, let me choose of this. Okay, and then click on upload. Yeah, you can see your file is available, right? Let me choose a different file, might be this one. Okay, upload. Yes. So when I have the access of this, I can upload the data, right? So if you want to access of this data, so Azure will give you a path, copy this path and paste in the browser, correct? That means my data is reachable. So if I want to share this file with my friends, with my colleague and anyone, so I will share this URL with him and he can download the file, he can do anything, correct? Right? But my dear friend, problem is that when I have multiple files, right? When I have multiple files, then how can I upload? Should I upload all the files one by one? Manually, we have to upload the file, right? And in the production environment, no one will give you the access of the dashboard of Microsoft Azure, right? Then how would you access? Correct? And you have lot of files which are available on your server. And my server is running on physical data center. My server is not running in the cloud, right? That means I want to connect with this storage, blob storage with my physical server, right? So how to mount it? So I have a Linux machine in my VMware. So let me open VMware. Yeah, this is my VMware workstation. The condition is that internet should be connected with your virtual machine, correct? So I have so many virtual machine, these virtual machine used by me in different trainings. So let me do the start of this Uni server. Click on this. Virtual machine is going to start. This is CentOS Linux machine and which is available on my physical laptop, right? Now my machine is ready. Let me do the login with the root account. Share the credentials. Perfect, my machine is ready. Let me check the network connectivity. Okay, yeah, it's connected. Now network is going to up. Let me check now what is the mode of this network. I think it's not in the net mode, that's why it's not going to connect. Just a second. VM settings. Okay, it's in host only mode. Just a second. Turn off this network. Let me attach another Ethernet with my machine. Add one more, because when internet is not connected, how would you communicate with your Azure cloud? So this is net, because using of the net mode you can communicate with the world. Now you have two Ethernet, I hope, in this machine. Yes. Now network is connected. Let me do the full size of this and then open the terminal. Dig google.com. Perfect, internet is working. If I will hit the ping google.com, right, it's working. Control V. Okay, so now if I will show you df-h t, any blob storage is not mounted with my machine, right? The point is that how would you connect? So my dear friend, you have to install the file system in this machine, right? So how would you install? So first of all, you have to add this repository in your Linux box. So friends, this repository should be reachable, and then you can install the binary and library files. Then you can hit yum repo list. Yes, you can see the repository is successfully added. Then we have to install yum install blobfuse. This is the file system. Please wait. It's going to install the blobfuse file system in your Linux box. Please wait. 75, 78. Press Y. It's downloading the blobfuse package. Yes. Yeah, my installation is complete. You can verify your package is available or not using of the which blobfuse. So my package is available at this location. So when file system is available in my machine, now point is that how would you communicate with your storage, right? So because your server is available in physical data base or data center, and your storage is running in the cloud, that means how to communicate between your machine and cloud storage. So my dear friend, when you want to communicate with your storage, so you required of your storage credential, right? So here what the things are required, first of all you have to have a storage name, storage account, and your container name. So we have to create a file. Yeah, I'm creating a blank file, touch fuse underscore connection dot cfg, naming convention dot cfg, right? File is available, right? So what to do, let me open up this file, fuse, correct, and we have to put up the entry of your storage. So these things are required. Account name, right? You have to share the account name, right? What is the name of your account? And you have to share the account key, that means how will you get, and container name. So these things are available in my Microsoft Azure dashboard. I will show you. So first of all, you have to get the storage account name. So this is the storage account name, storage Unicaksha 123. Copy this and you have to paste this name, right? Then you require account key. How to get the account key? Again, jump on the portal, write account key. So go down, you can see the access key, right? So now click here, show key. So by default you will get two key 1 and key 2, right? So you can choose anyone. So I'm going to copy this one, right? And now because these are my storage credential, right? And after this we require the container name. What is the name of my container? Correct. Again, so click over here, container. What is the name of your container? Unicaksha container. Copy this name, copy this one, perfect, and save and quit. After that you have to change the permission of this file, right? Because now you can see at this time this is world readable, anyone can read the credential. That means when someone has read the credential, that means you can compromise with your security. So now we have to change the security, perfect, LL-D. Yeah, this is the current permission of this file, perfect. After this you have to create a mount point for mounting. So I am creating the mount point in the home directory, that is my container, right? You can see in the root directory I have this folder which is my container. Where it is, just a second, this one, my container, perfect. So when you want to mount of your blob storage, you have to hit this command, right? This is the file system, this is my mount point, this is for temporary mounting, all right? And this is the file where my credentials are there, right? So now you will hit the enter. This is already mounted, so no problem. When I will hit the df-ht, right? So you can see I am able to reach of this. So when I'm going to inside the cd root my container, this is the directory. Now I have two files, one is unicaksha.png and another is one.png. So when I'm going to create another file, touch sanjay.txt, right? I am creating 10 file, correct? Yeah, all files are available. So these files automatically should be available inside your blob storage. I will show you. This is my Azure portal. Just a second. Where my container, right? Click over here, and now you can see all files are available, right? So those files you are creating on your server, it will be automatically replicated on your blob storage. So like this, you can mount of your blob storage anywhere. You can mount of your blob storage with different cloud. You can mount in AWS, you can mount in GCP, you can also mount in Windows machine. Currently I have completed this task on Linux machine, right? So in any case, you want to remove the file, let me show you. That means I want to remove the file number 10, rm-rf sanjay dot txt, file number 10, correct? Do the ll. Okay, it's gone. You can see this file automatically deleted from this. Now currently it's available. Do the refresh, because it's available in the cloud. Now you can see file number 10 has gone. So like this, you can access of your blob storage. So that's why you no need to require any kind of username and password of this portal. So this is the idea behind of this. I hope it will be clear. So thank you so much.